You're on speakerphone on my stream. When you're ready and you're not on PS4, you're not on Facebook.
Am I not on Facebook?
No. What the holy damn?
No. That is my fault. Alright, I started 3D modeling and just killing time. Alright, fucking A, so I'll jump on PSN, that's my fault.
Send me a party invite.
Alright, I will.
Alright, you're a fucking queer.
I am, but just for you. Alright, later.
Bye. What did he say? What did he say when he answered? Wow! It's fucking he's a Budweiser commercial. He's a goddamn Budweiser commercial. Oh, but he was streaming. I didn't even realize he was streaming. Oh, shit. I was getting gadzooks and I didn't even know it. Wow, it really just started me right up from where I fucking left off. Alright. I have this stylish top hat. Here. Oops, I just keep wasting Molotovs.
How are you doing that?
Because I forget what the buttons are what, because I haven't played this in a while. Oop, I just threw another Molotov. What a treat. Where is this motherfucker? Where's this Chinder?
So can I try my bit of stand-up on you and see how it goes over?
Yeah. Maybe I'll...
Let me start. Start playing. So anyways, you know, so this is my first time doing stand-up. I put a lot of thought into how I was going to approach it. You know, I wasn't sure if I was going to make the audience the butt of the jokes, like Norm Macdonald, or if, you know, I was going to try and fucking be political. Like, I forget the... whatever. Anyways, I'll look him up and make sure I know his name before I go up. And so I decided that I think I'm going about this all wrong. It's not necessarily who I'm going to imitate, but which rules am I going to break? And so then I was going to look at the host, because I've already gotten in touch with the host. I was like, can I smoke while I'm on stage? And then she's going to say yes or no, and if she says yes, I was going to light up a doobie on stage. I was like, can I show my dick while I'm on stage? And then she's probably going to say no. And then I'm going to say, well, because I know that's going to give me some laughs right off the bat. Fine, fuck you. You're gonna intrude on my joke, and like I can't even finish the punchline.
How dare you? Oh, I didn't even know you. I didn't realize this was part of the. I thought you were just talking. I thought you were just.
No, that was a joke. That
no,
was the,
all right.
So I was
do it again. Do it again. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. No. This is the whole bit. Let me. I might as well start the fucking stream up. Practicing stand up. Whatever, that's the name for a stream. There you go. How do you like that? So, like, I'm officially practicing now, right? So, this is my first time doing stand-up. I put a lot of thought into how I was going to approach it. You know, I wasn't sure if I was going to make the audience the ass end of the joke, like Norm Macdonald, or if I was going to, you know, make it political, like Bill Hope. I forget the fucking name of that guy, but anyways. Bob Hope? Bob Hope, yep. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it political, like Bob Hope.
Or Frank Caliendo.
But then I decided that maybe I'm approaching it all wrong. It's not necessarily who I'm going to be while I'm up here, but which rules am I going to break? And then the Megan is the name of the host. So I'm going to say, hey, Megan, while I have the mic in my hand, oh, that's the other thing. While, you know, like, am I going to make the audience the ass end of the joke like Norm Macdonald? Or am I going to steal drinks like Zach Galifianakis did, and then I was literally going to walk up to someone and reach up and steal their drink and start drinking it? Like, I'm basically going to see how much I can get people to want to beat me up while I'm up there. So I'm going to basically reach and grab someone's drink and start drinking their drink. I'm going to be like, well, I've decided that I'm approaching this all wrong. It's not necessarily about who I'm going to imitate. It's which rules am I going to break. And so, like, you know, I'm pretty sure that while I'm doing stand-up, since I'm performing, I can smoke. So I'm going to turn to the host, Megan, you know, is it okay if I smoke? If she says yes, I'm going to light up a doobie. If she says no, I'm going to be like, oh, you know, is public nudity okay? And if she says no, then I'll be like, well, because I know my dick would get some laughs. And then I was going to say, and, you know, so I know I got, like, social anxiety. I'm really nervous about being up here in the first place. And so I made this plan B, you know, if I'm going to bomb. If I'm going to bomb, I decided I'm going to piss myself. But the thing is before I came up here, I'd already pissed and shit all I fucking could. And I know that might be disappointing to some of the people in the audience, because it just so happens that it's at a gay bar. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna jab at the fucking people who like to watch other dudes piss on each other. No? Is that bad? Am I doing this all wrong, Mike?
I don't know.
You're not
Keep
laughing.
going. Are you expecting laughter?
No, I mean, I guess so. Maybe a chuckle or a snicker, maybe.
I'm just trying to really listen.
Okay.
I thought you were asking me to listen. No. Can I try it on you? Yeah. Let me hear it.
Yeah, and that's really
I'm
all I had.
also playing Bloodborne.
yeah. So you're trying to play video games. So that's really all I had so far. I had a whole fucking other spiel after that. Basically, I was going to make a small dick joke at my expense. I was going to talk about how I was going to piss and shit myself if I bombed. And then I was going to joke about how I can't piss and shit myself because I've already done that. So that must be disappointing to all the fags in the crowd. So, and then I had more after that, but the thing is I don't know if you had to deal with this when you did it, but when you first got up, you had everything figured out, and then once you got up, you panicked and forgot it all, or do you do that at all?
This is what happened.
From that?
This is what happened to me. I forgot any, like I had joke ideas and I didn't have anything like solid, but I still had my notes, so I was just going to ramble on and then punchline, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I forgot the notebook and I hadn't rehearsed it at all, so it was all not in my mind. So I still forced myself to go up with just a little bit of things I had going in my mind already and a couple of jokes that I always wanted to try. So I went up with the fear of, hey, I don't have anything, but I'm still going to try to make myself do it. So one thing I knew I was going to do when I went up there regardless was I was going to take the mic off the stand and move the mic behind me. The most professional move I've ever seen any comedians do. It's the like, let me just show the audience I'm in control. So I already knew I was going to do that. And the stool too, you can move the stool back. It's just you're clearing the whole area. Like, get this, whoever was here before me, get all this shit out of the way. So that really kind of, like, I knew that would be the first thing I did, so I kind of did that, and then I kind of just barreled into, this is the first time I've ever done it, and hey, I forgot my notes, like, I told them everything. Like, that's what I planned to do while I was sitting there nervous. And then I just kind of, I'm like, all right, I remember a couple of punchlines. I mean, I remember a couple of setups, but no punchline, so here we go. So I threw out a couple of setups that were just funny on their own. Like that one I've said 100 times, fucking, are female bodybuilders as grossed out by me as I am about them. Like, I really feel like there should be a punchline or something more to it, but it did get a big laugh.
That's pretty good. Okay, so I remember one thing I wanted to say. I was going to say, I'd like to know where God draws the line on waste, because when I spill my seed on the dusty ground, my animals eat that shit up.
I don't think that's going to go over well, but I like that joke a lot.
Oh, well, see,
but
the thing
why don't you? But you're probably going to have to set it up with some Bible shit before that. You know what I mean? Like read about Onan, who fucking God told him to fucking take care of his brother died, so take care of his family. So that meant also having sex to have another child, blah blah blah. But he didn't want to do that, so he pulled out and jizzed on the floor, and then God smited him for that.
Oh, okay. And then so where does? Okay, that's a good idea. So then where?
Yeah.
Does God...
So you got that. So you kind of tell him something, and then you lead him into that punchline.
But see, Mitch Hedberg. I love Mitch Hedberg's humor because it's all fucking
non
retarded,
sequiturs.
But it's so fucking clever to pack all those one-liners into fucking one line. They're stupid, but I don't think I could make a fucking one-liner like that guy can. So I was kind of like trying to approach it like a bunch of tell a story, get a couple laughs, punchline, one-liner. Tell a story, get a whatever.
I was just giving you something you could use to as a segue into that joke.
Well, and one of the things I wanted to do is I kind of wanted to say fuck segues, and that be part of my shtick where I just like fucking start saying something.
Yeah, whatever.
And then go right. That works, right? So one of the things I've been really like watching a lot of lately is fucking Eric Andre. Only because he's funny as fuck and I think he's clever. So I'd like to know how he's doing it and why it's funny. So I've been like really over-analyzing his fucking humor. And like the last episode of the 4th season, when he's supposed to do his monologue, he just goes, words, 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 punchline. And like Hannibal, like it's the first time in the fucking show Hannibal's feeling it. Like, oh, this is all I gotta do? Words, 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 punchline. And it just fucking goes off on that. And I'm just like, well, then it doesn't really, like, if it's not. My humor isn't necessarily about the audience, and no one's humor really isn't necessarily about the audience. Eric's going up there and fucking being a prick for himself. And so I think that that's just going to be what I'm going to go up there. I'm just going to go up like, fuck the audience. I don't give a shit if they're entertained or not. The fact that I'm entertained at their expense. I think you took
what I said a little too literal. I was just trying to give you something to set, like a little setup.
No, I mean, and it's great. I like it, and I'm going to use it. I think I'm disappointed that it's not a good enough one-liner on its own, and it does kind of need the setup.
Well, it might be. I don't know anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking how easier to sell it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, you're right. It's a constructive criticism. I'm not going to like get cranky about it. It's a good point. It's frustrating for me because I haven't been to an open mic at all, so I have no experience. And so I've been sitting here, like I called this woman at like 10 this morning. I've been sitting
It's the greatest thing ever. It's the greatest thing ever.
And I'm thinking about all the shit I could do, and it's all sounding great to me, you know, while I'm sitting here by myself working and thinking about it. And then I pitch it to you, and, you know, I really kind of needed to pitch it to you because had I not refined it a little bit, it could have been a fucking nightmare, and I might have had
Nothing is better than going to see somebody have jokes and they don't work. It's the great. My wife's next to me. She's went up with me before. What do you think? The same thing? Isn't it just delightful? She's shaking her head. She couldn't even. It's all about audio, and she couldn't say anything.
Yes, it's very delightful.
That didn't sound. It's always easier to sell religion. A lot of it is on sale.
Oh, what-a-dat-da-dat.
I think if I bomb like really badly, I'll just go up there and I'll just like with the straightest face, I'll just say the most offensive shit I could think. I'll just go nigger.
No, then that, I mean, they'll pretty much not let you do it again. I'm telling you.
Oh,
I'm
sure
telling you.
Won't.
The rape guy went up. One of two things happened here with the rape guy. He was either told to apologize because he read an apology, a formal apology. He was either told to apologize, or he used it like a fucking like he's doing like a one-man show. Am I here with some? Why can't I go back to my fucking? I'm sorry, I'm dealing with fucking
spam messages. No worries.
Bloodborne. Why can't I go back to fucking?
Dude, if you're gonna fucking spam me dumb shit, I'm just gonna remove you from my friends, and we're just gonna call it a day. That. Oh, okay, so then I remember now. So then I was going to, one of the stand-ups I saw was basically about this dude who went to Russia on a foreign exchange student and basically all the random shit that he experienced while he was in Russia. And it was basically just a story, but it was a good, funny story.
What, Bert Kreischer?
Did he refer to himself as the machine? Was he not wearing a shirt?
Yeah, Bert Kreischer.
Yeah, okay, that guy.
Yeah, I heard that story a long time ago when he was on the Joe Rogan podcast. Yeah, he's a funny guy. I like him. He does like one of those wild guy kind of shows.
So I was just gonna tell, like, so basically I was gonna start with I don't know how to approach this, gonna do this, piss myself, and then I was gonna segue into my butt ecstasy story about how one summer I had a ton of ecstasy and I tried to put it up a bunch of people's asses for free. And I made a bet with a bunch of my friends that whoever didn't put ecstasy up a stranger's ass would have to put it in their butts at the end of the summer, and it ended with me and two other dudes making eye contact in the tent while we shoved ecstasy up our ass.
You should tell the I thought I was gay story.
Oh, you think that's a good story?
I don't know. Tell me it again. And and while you're telling it to me, try to throw some extra funny in there.
Sell it to you. Try and make it funny.
Let's see if it's funny, because I think it's funny, but I don't know if it's just because I know you.
Okay. So, I think everyone goes through a fucking experimental phase. I think my experimental phase might have been a little bit more experimental than most, because apparently I thought I might have been gay. And so I remember being asked if I wanted to go out on a date with a dude, and so, I tried to make it as, as standard as possible. He came over to my house, I fucking cooked, we watched a movie, I think it was like Slackers or some stupid shit. But I remember the exact moment I realized I probably didn't like the taste of cock. He went in to kiss me, and I felt his whiskers against my face, and immediately I was nauseous.
That's homophobic.
Oh yeah? And now you're not allowed. See? I don't think that's a good story.
No, I didn't want to
think it's a
interrupt
fun
you.
story.
I wanted to ask something. That's why I wasn't laughing. It probably isn't a good
Oh.
story to tell, but
No.
So you really glossed over something, but it's probably fine for the joke. But I need to know more about it.
What's up?
You said something like somehow you were asked on a date or something. I need to know more about this situation there.
Oh, you know what it was? Is I was gonna get my dick pierced a bunch of times.
What do you mean a bunch of times? Like
I was
pierced
gonna get
a
my-
bunch of times? Or a bunch of
Yeah, I was
times
gonna
you
get-
almost got your dick pierced?
No. I was gonna go and get 4 didos, which meant 8 dick piercings.
Oh, not that chick from the Eminem song?
No. Didos is a piercing where it goes through your head and then out the ridge of your head.
Ew. Dido piercing?
Yes.
Oh, fucking
Yeah.
gross. That sounds disgusting.
So
What
I
are
was
you, an aborigine?
looking in- No, I think it's visually appealing. But that's just me.
Oh, fucking... I'd rather put corn in my dick than pierce
I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I think it's visually... Have you seen my piercing, Mike? You want to see
it. No,
my
and
piercing?
no, and I won't.
Oh, come on, man. Come on. I want you to look at my piercing. But
Yeah, I
anyways,
know.
so, yeah.
That I know you do, and that's fucking part of the reason I don't want to.
Well, anyways, now I don't want you to look at my
Yes,
piercing. Mike.
yes. So I won't.
Shut up. Oh, but Corn says fuck you for the insult since you wanted to put corn in your dick.
Yeah, the fucking corn's little head into my fucking penis.
Well, yeah, so that was it. So he had a bunch of fucking piercings, and that because I was going to get pierced, I forget how it. Oh, I was working at CVS or Walgreens in that plaza on North Main Street, Norwich, and he came in, and I don't know. I was like still bi-curious, so I started flirting with him, and then I think that's how.
Like what?
it got
Like
started.
what do you mean you started flirting with him?
You know how I fake flirt with fucking you and Mike or you and Paul. It's basically the same thing, except you know.
When
I
is
have
that?
Mike.
When does that happen?
Well, fucking Mike, I told fucking Paulie I wanted to desperately make love to a schoolboy, just being weird, and he said, "Oh yeah, that's the kind of role play I'm into." So like that kind of shit, you know, like just fucking being stupid and whatever, and you know, but you know, with another man that is gay and fucking took it seriously, and I mean, like I said, I have meant it seriously, so I'm not gonna like be embarrassed about it now. So,
no.
yeah. Are you satiated?
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah. I don't see how that's a good story to tell at stand up. Oh, and what I was gonna do was at the end of my routine was just scream into the mic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what do you think about that? Is that
Oh,
good?
yeah, that sounds great. I think you should watch a bunch of Uncle Joey's fucking stand-up. This is what you should do. You should look on YouTube for all of Uncle Jesse from Full House's fucking stand-up. And then you should just do all of that. When he was on Star Search, all of that. Yeah, cut it out.
That sounds like a horrible idea.
I think it's the best.
You would, though. That's the thing. You would think that's the best.
That is just, it sounds great to me.
Corny, I have an idea for a project, but it might need funding. Would you like to hear it?
Corey's gonna
Basically,
eat his own penis.
No, I have to fucking... I have a friend who has, like, professional gear and shit, but he needs to take the day off, and I'm like, alright, well, how much fucking money do I have to pay you to fucking take the day off and run around with me? That's really what it boils down to. Alright, fine. Well, let me tell you your idea anyway. So I have a script written. I was gonna run around in the robot suit, right? And the thing is, I don't know how it works where you're at, but around here, the wastewater management company, they have manholes that have the letters WWW on them.
Speaking of manholes, also, that last story you just told.
Yeah? It was pretty gay?
Yep.
Okay, well anyways, so I was gonna run around in my robot suit, basically asking people if they knew where the World Wide Web was, because I could smell Wi-Fi, and ask silly things like how golden are the Golden Girls, and what story? Which story? Which story? Fuck. Oh, the ecstasy story? Do you want me to tell that one? We'll see if it's funny or not.
Who are you asking?
Do you know Aunt Maccabee? Corny. But do you know Aunt Maccabee?
Who?
Mike?
Who are you asking?
You.
Aunt Maccabee?
Aunt Maccabee?
I don't know.
Yeah, he went to fucking NFA.
Then what?
Okay, well, that's it? And then you don't remember him?
No, I don't.
He's a couple years younger than us. He is dating Crystal Ward, I think her name is.
I don't know.
Okay, well then never mind, so you don't know him. Alright, well anyways, here's the story. One summer I had a lot of ecstasy, and so for the entire summer I would try, I think I already told you the story, so if I did, let me know and I'll shut the fuck up. But for the entire summer I tried to go around putting ecstasy up people's assholes, and you know, it was free if you let me put it up your ass. But no one would let me put it up their ass, and so at the end of the summer I had a bet with Aunt Maccabee, Fee, and Corey Skonberg that whomever didn't put ecstasy up someone's ass had to put ecstasy up their own ass. And so it turns out the only person that fucking did it was fucking accomplished it. Did it was Aunt. So he was the one who didn't lose the bet. So me, Corey, Fee are in a fucking tent that's tall enough that you can stand up in.
Are you talking to me this whole time?
I'm talking to Corny, but you can listen too.
Oh, okay, I'll listen as well. Start over?
Are fucking in this tent. Really?
I'm joking.
Okay. Are in this tent, fucking bent over, looking at each other while we're trying to put ecstasy up our asses. And of course, that summer, the pills that I got were fucking pink stars. So we're jamming fucking star-shaped...
Jamming pink stars into your pink stars?
In our fucking pink stars.
You're pushing pin... No. You're pushing pin... I'm pushing pink stars into my brown starfish.
Yeah. And fucking... And they hurt, too. They were sharp and fucking jagged, and there's no fucking manual on, like, how to put ecstasy up your ass, so of course it turns out we're doing it all wrong. So, it's a Saturday night, I've eaten a ton of ecstasy and a ton of mushrooms, and I'm totally not fucking, like, here right now. And, like, I start to get a stomach ache in my butthole, if your butthole could get a stomach ache, you know? And, I'm like, well, I need to shit, I need to shit, I need to fucking shit. So, of course, at this place there's a beach with a line of porta potties by the beach. It's the closest place to use the bathroom, and it's a Saturday night, so the porta potties are fucking disgusting. They don't clean the porta potties until the morning. So, like, these porta potties are as fucking gross as they're gonna get. I go in to try and take a shit, and of course the surface is completely covered with, like, who the hell knows? And I'm not right in the head, so I'm like, well, I'll just fucking do what I gotta do and get the hell out. So I pop a squat, and I spray the hottest fucking diarrhea shits all over the toilet, whatever.
That does sound hot.
It's fucking disgusting. And I'm like, well, now there's no toilet paper, too. That's the other thing. I'm in there, and there's no toilet paper. So I end up having to wipe my ass with my fucking boxers.
What's hotter than fucking diarrhea and no wiping?
And so I end up throwing my boxers out, And you got to keep in mind, I'm tripping face, so like I don't know what I'm seeing. I could be seeing things, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I might have gotten shit on the inside of my pants. I'm not sure. I cannot confirm this. I could have been hallucinating it. But for the rest of the, like, I basically like tried to play it cool, like, oh, you know, I'm gonna go back to the campsite and fucking change my pants, but not tell anyone that I may have shit myself, you know. And so for the rest of the night, I basically heard someone laughing at me. Because one, I wasted perfectly good drugs, and two, I may have shit myself. What do you think? Is that a good story?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. You want me to tell it again?
Yep.
Okay, alright. So, this one time... Whatever, Mike. No, I'm not doing it again. What are you talking about? Okay, so you see Corny likes it. Corny says the best stand-up is what you just spoke of. I got Corny. So Corny, if I start with I didn't know how to approach stand-up, I'm scared, I decided I'll just break the rules, can I show you my dick, here's a quick dick joke, laugh at my small penis, I'm worried I might bomb, so I made sure I pissed and shit before I got up on stage, so I know you fags won't see me piss and shit myself. I know some of you might be disappointed in that. And then I'll segue into my ecstasy shit story. That's a decent stand-up routine, right? I just need to work on my fucking presentation. What's the name of the dude that fucking jizzed and he wanted to fuck his wife, or he had to fuck his brother's wife?
Onan.
In the Bible, you were telling me, Mike?
O-N-A-N.
Onan. Okay, I gotta remember that story. Oh, okay, whatever, man. Korn says you need to work on a lot more than presentation. Wow.
I really like it when people are mean. I don't know why.
I thought we were friends.
Who?
Me and Corny.
Apparently not.
You used to use this me.
You like those monkeys that they fucking, the guy winds the thing up and he runs around and sells peanuts or whatever.
Sit down, comedian. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
He said, I too am a sit down comedian. What does that mean?
It means he sits when he pees.
Fucking hot.
What? Oh.
Do you pee out of your butt?
Do I pee out of my butt? Or are you asking him?
I was asking him, but I'll ask you too. Do you pee out of your butt?
You're asking me, is there a urethra in my butt? Is that what you're asking?
No, I'm just asking, when you pee, does it come out of your anus?
Yeah, so what you're saying is, do I have a urethra in my anus?
No, I'm just saying.
No, that is what you're saying. That's what that means.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
If I go do stand up tomorrow, then I'll count as a stand up comedian. I can't wait. I'm gonna do so terribly. It's gonna be terrible.
Make them laugh.
Hopefully I don't puss out.
Why? Why would you puss out? Some people do though. Some people they call their name and nobody comes up.
Huh?
Sometimes somebody's name will be called and they won't go up, or they left early or whatever. You know, they fucking bailed before they went up.
Yeah. Well, I've been thinking about doing stand-up for an awful long time, and The fact that Mike is doing it makes me not necessarily... It does make me a little jealous. But I'm also inspired.
Oh, so remember I was telling you about how I was all fucking worked up because I can't find anywhere else to do it? Except for one Tuesday a month. And they don't even post it this month yet on what week they're going to do it yet. Which fucking... But anyway. But I found this guy... I found this... Because I was just looking all over the place on fucking Google of, you know, places to do stand-up and... Oh, fucking died again. Lost all those fucking blood echoes. But on Reddit, there was a guy going, I do comedy in Connecticut, and there's plenty of places to do open mics. Just fucking PM me on Facebook. So I sent him a friend request. It was 2 years ago, so I was like, ah, man, I gotta try to find him. So I found him, I sent him a friend request, and he immediately responded to me, and he sent me, he linked me to the Facebook group, this some kind of secret Facebook group, Connecticut Comedians. And he joined me to it now, and everybody's there. Like some people, a lot of people there who talk a lot or you know post a lot are people who run the open mics in different places. Mm-hmm. So a few of them were asking, what night should we do it? What night should we do? You know, one woman said, I want to do this every Tuesday night. So I'm finding places to do it now.
Oh, nice, cool. All right, good. Glad to hear it.
That was a long rambling thing to say what I wanted to say. Wow. Larba, larba.
It's cool. Oh shit. Fucking challenge accepted then, Corny. Fucking... so Corn says, you're a thinker, most thinkers sit the fuck down and come up with shit and then dream about doing stand-up. And then Corn says, prove me wrong, robot boy. So, challenge accepted, motherfucker. And then he wants to know, do you do IHOP gigs, Mike?
I would if I was fucking, I would if it was set up for me.
Of course I can. Why wouldn't I? Dude, I did fucking art school critiques.
Man, good thing this guy, good thing he named himself Corn. Had corn somewhere in this fucking name, you know what I'm saying?
I'm still salty about my missing donation, bro. Oh, shit.
Alright, I'm done with this fucking game today. Jesus.